Today we are making cherry blossom no-bake cheesecake. It's so delicious. It's rich and creamy but also very light and refreshing, and they hold such a perfect balance. Okay, so let's get started. Today we are using salted cherry blossom. It is a traditional ingredient that is often used for Japanese desserts. I got it online this time. Add hot water and wake them up. Okay. Beautiful. So beautiful. After a minute or so, drain the hot water. And we are using this salt water today for both cheesecake filling and jelly. So do not discard it and set it aside. Add the cherry blossom in plenty of cold water and let them soak for about 1 hour to remove excess salt. Set aside. And next we're gonna make crust. Butter. Melt. And mix them together. Press well. It doesn't feel so wet at this point, but don't worry, the butter gets harder in the fridge and it'll create more solid base. Now let's make cheesecake filling. In ice water, add gelatin sheet and wait for at least 10 minutes or so. You can also use gelatin powder. Just follow the package to see if you need to let it soak in cold water beforehand. In the bowl, add cream cheese. One of the most important things when you make cheesecake is that cream cheese is very soft in room temperature. Otherwise, you'll have a hard time blending it with other ingredients evenly. Once you make sure that the cream cheese is nice and even, add sour cream and sugar. And mix until it gets smooth. And add lemon juice and mix. Set it aside. Whip heavy cream until it gets very fluffy. By using very fluffy whipped cream, you can set your cheesecake with less amount of gelatin. Just make sure not to whip too much until it gets separated. Now we add cherry blossom salt water in a bowl and heat up to melt gelatin in it. Remove excess water from gelatin and add in the bowl. Gelatin melts from 50 to 60 Celsius, so make sure it's hotter than that. And make sure that the gelatin is completely melted at this point. Add all of them in the cream cheese filling and mix right away before the gelatin starts getting hardened. And now we are taking out whipped cream from a fridge. Add a half amount first and fold it in like this. You can also use a spatula instead. When it is roughly mixed, add the rest of whipped cream and fold again. When it's almost blended, stop right there and clean out all around the bowl with a spatula and check if everything is nicely blended. And pour in the mold right away. Today I used a 15 centimeter cake ring, and this one is not so high, so I decided to insert a cake film inside to make the cake taller. The film is 6 centimeter high. You can use any cake mold or ring you have and make a double batch or half batch if you like. I left this much space on top to pour jelly later. And this is how much I did not use, just to let you know. You can serve it as a mini cheesecake if you like. And now, after 1 hour, I drained all the water and gently remove all the excess water from cherry blossoms. And set aside for now. I melted dark chocolate and white chocolate together to make milk chocolate. We are going to draw branches of cherry blossoms with it. This is optional, so you do not need to do it when you want to save some time. When you made a mistake, you can scrape off easily like this and start over. And now we are making jelly. Soak gelatin sheet in ice water just like how we did earlier. Let it soak for about 10 minutes. Add water in the bowl and lemon juice and mix. In a separate bowl, add cherry blossom salt water, sugar, and heat it up with a microwave to dissolve sugar. Once sugar is completely melted, add gelatin pour some lemon water in it to loosen up. And pour it back to the lemon water and mix well. And now dip some cherry blossoms in the jelly water as a glue and attach them on the branches as you like. To set the jelly, chill in the fridge just a little bit so that they're not moving around later. Now in jelly water, add the rest of cherry blossom. Mix and just wait for about 10 to 15 minutes. They will soak up liquids again and the petals are opening up more. Now the petals are opened up more and the lemon juice in jelly water helps to brighten up the color just a little bit more. And pour them over the top gently. And move them around and make the design you want. As you do this, the jelly starts getting set slowly. And once you're done with it, we chill it in the fridge. But I recommend you to wait until the jelly gets thickened a bit so that it'll be much easier for you to carry it to the fridge without spilling the water. Once it's completely set, remove from a ring and it's time to eat it and celebrate spring. Enjoy it with your friends and family. The flavors of cherry blossoms are very subtle and not overpowering at all, but it's definitely there. It's like just enough amount to bring back your spring memories. If you ever get a chance to get salted cherry blossoms, this is the recipe I definitely want you to try, and let me know how you enjoy them if you tried. So thank you so much guys, thank you for watching this video. That's it for today and I'll see you in my next video. Bye bye!